Hey church, it's Michael. Today we are going to be in 1 Samuel chapter 16. Now the Lord had just rejected Saul as king over Israel, and so he sends the prophet Samuel to Jesse's house to anoint one of his sons to be the king. And so this first son passes before Samuel, and Samuel thinks, surely this is the one. He's tall, he's strong. This has to be the next king. But the Lord says something very interesting. In verse 7, it says, Samuel, do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things that people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. It wasn't about his stature or his size, but it was about his heart. And so these other sons passed before Samuel, 7 of them, and one by one the Lord says, no, no, no. And so then Samuel asks Jesse, do you have any more sons? Because the Lord sent me here to anoint one of your sons. And Jesse says, yeah, the youngest, David, he's just a shepherd. I didn't even invite him here because surely it's not him. And Samuel says, go get him. So David, the probably dirty from being out with the sheep, the youngest, he comes before Samuel. And the Lord says, he is the one. Anoint him. And then the most important thing happens. It says that the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David. You see, it wasn't about David. It was about the Spirit of the Lord in David. You know, oftentimes we like to make David the hero of the story. Oh, if we could just be like David, have the faith of David. But, you know, it's not about the things that David did. It's about what the Lord did through David. This humble, young boy who was a shepherd. And God's power in him gave him the power to be a king, to lead the people. But it was nothing about David. It was all about what the Lord did through him. You know, maybe you're in one of two places. Maybe you think you've got it all together. You're the tall and you're the strong one, and surely the Lord will use me. Well, he's not going to use you because of those things. You know, humble yourself before the Lord, and then you will be exalted in due time. He will exalt you. He will use you when you humble yourself. And you recognize it's not the things that I do, but it's what he does through me. Or maybe you're feeling lowly. You're not feeling special, and you don't think you could do anything for the Lord. But he can use you, because the same God who took a young shepherd boy and turned him into a great king can take you and use you for his glory.